NBA Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Allen is out there with Arenas, and it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Zach Randolph, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career.
R.P. Mutombo.
A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Outside for George. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. George has got 5 points so far.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Gay passes to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Cunningham sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Curry finds Cunningham. Fires from the wing. Thunder with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Gasol, a screen on George. And finished off by Gasol.
Given how crafty Gasol is, it's difficult trying to stick to him.
They doing
especially in these screen and roll sets.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jalen Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Owen comes in for Curry. Outside, George looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Paul George with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Mullen. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, this is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Abdul Rauf in for Paul George.
Broke his ankles.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
Embiid wide open. Drains the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gasol setting the pick for Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Yeah, Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rise it up and just bring it to him. That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gay dishes to Gasol. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Abdul Rauf against Arenas. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so, lots of scoring in that.
Good call.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jackson is out there with Embiid. Then there's Abdul Rauf. Then it's Williams. And it's Mullen in at the 2 spot.
Excellent work by Williams there. When the defense least expects it, he hits them with that pull-up J.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Kneppel. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. McConnell passes to Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Curry's checked in for Jackson. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Curry. Driving inside. The layup off target. Oklahoma City trailing. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Outside Mullen. Williams. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Atlanta making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Good on both. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. The shot by McConnell, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Outside Mullen. Puts up a deep 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Out to Thompson to end the run. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Atlanta making some changes. Jackson comes in for Embiid, and it's Nowitzki in for Williams. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Jackson. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Kneppel.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
The Hawks leading by 10. Curry dishes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Flag is checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, Kneppel projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hawks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you, Kevin.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Jackson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Kneppel. Covered by Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Mullen. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
We've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And that one falls for Mullen. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. Looking to end the run. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you.
We gotta start the game off different because I don't even remember how we started that off. We deserve not to win that one. Yeah, damn.
And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Marc Gasol. Flag is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Randolph in at the 4.
Let's go,
and
Mark.
how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Here's Flag. Gasol, a screen on Cunningham. And there's the drive. Here's Flag. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And just carving up the defense on the drive. Great to see Flag taking initiative on offense like this.
Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Curry's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a 3-point game. kicks it to George. Another three for Atlanta.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Here's Flag. That shot off the mark. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Here's Nowitzki. No luck on that one. Here's Oklahoma City now. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Here's Flag. Back to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And then Gasol with the jam.
I'll tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
Embiid's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Atlanta leading by 6. George for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Randolph. To the middle. Here's Flag. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. McConnell outside. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Gasol. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 7. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Nowitzki. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McConnell looking around. Driving to the basket. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's gotten his second bucket on the night.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Cade Cunningham comes in for George. Here's Abdul Rauf. Cunningham outside. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Williams with it. Now guarded by Gay. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Gay. Thunder trail by 9. McConnell outside. Randolph. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Okay, Zebo, he doesn't have much of a vertical, but he can still throw it down.
Pass to Embiid. Wide open look. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
To the inside. Randolph. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shots.
We got a good pace. We'll catch him.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Jackson out there with Williams. Then there's Kate Cunningham, and it's Mullen in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Yao. 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. Williams grabs the board. Grant, look at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Curry, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, I like Flag in that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jackson for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Flag. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Man, that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
There's the steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
The Hawks making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Curry, pass to Williams. With a step back. And Atlanta misses again.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Here's Oklahoma City now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Down low. Here's Yao. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Yao's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're really
They say that was a
working
nice
the paint
move.
now.
Inside, here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Flag. He's watched by Cunningham. And there's the screen. Pass to Wallace. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Here's Mullen. Now here's Curry. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Why is he
The
saying
screener was leaning a bit
Why would he
right
do
there.
that?
His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Down low, releases. It's good, off the glass.
I'll tell you, there's not a lot more the defense can do. Even when they are smothering Dirk, he is nailing these shots so easily.
To the inside. Yao, good. Yao's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Mullen. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Thunder have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Embiid's got space, and another basket for Atlanta.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
There's a screen. Here's Flag. Pass to Yao. Softly drops in the floater. Yao's got 6 points.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building. Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
On the wing, Thompson takes the 3. No good that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
For sure, got it. Improve on their defense and take more offensive risks.
Welcome, everyone.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but... All right, now, still early on. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back.
No more scoring for Cool. Gotta get it double-double.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got TJ McConnell. Also Knipple out there. Rudy Gay out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Randolph in at power forward. Cunningham against McConnell. Here's Knipple. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Con Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Good on the shot. George has got 8.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Pass to Knipple. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Nowitzki. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by McConnell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's rebounded by George.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Pass to Knipple. Gay left side. Clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry. Cunningham on the wing. Assertive from Cunningham.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
McConnell against Cunningham. McConnell goes in. Cuts off the pass. second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds. Now into the lineup for Atlanta. Number 17, Chris Mullin.
And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. The three ball, no problem for Cade.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
McConnell finds Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Pass to Knipple. Jacks up a three. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's George. Nowitzki. That one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Cunningham against McConnell. Randolph. And he banks in the layup.
You love how aggressive Zach Randolph is from that spot. Boy, when he gets into that area, look out.
And here's Cunningham outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
McConnell right side. Wembanyama screen on Cunningham. McConnell finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Brooks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
George for 3. Thompson pulls it in. McConnell outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hawks at... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks lead by 3. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul so far. They've got Jalen Williams. He's out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Abdul Rauf in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
On the wing, Thompson. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Williams looking around. Tries it from 16. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Thunder trail by 3. Right side, Green. Pass to Brooks. Green, a screen. Brooks finds Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Paul George, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Number 13, Paul George.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Williams. And here's George. Screen by Embiid. George, and that's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
McConnell with it, guarded now by Williams. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
So both teams changing it up here. To tie it up, and there's the layup. Good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by McConnell. Gets it to go.
If we know one thing about TJ McConnell, it's that he's unafraid. That is a big-time basket.
And that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Cunningham. He fires and rejected. And Wallace, here we go. A thunderous two-hander.
Play the game, Ben Wallace. Play the game, Ben
Plays like
Wallace.
that
Yes,
one can
sir.
make the
Let him
difference in
know.
a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet,
Big
too.
fella.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Gay comes in for Brooks. And Knippel subbed in for Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, thanks once again. All alone, and that's in.
Wow. Huge points from Knippel, the youngster, ready for a big moment.
Cunningham outside. Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And he slams it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
McConnell outside. They set the pick. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Here's Embiid from 12 feet out. And so they choose to intentionally
We're
foul.
playing crazy.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
He should get player of the game.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Nowitzki. Watched by Wallace. And they get it back. The three is off. And so they foul intentionally.
Damn.
Second. Team starters. At the line for Thunder. Penibble. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And primarily in college, Knippel was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Team sport.
From downtown, booyah! He sinks the triple.
Don't you just love how Dirk comes alive when the game is tight? Incredible patience in closing time.
Outside Cunningham. George! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's
Crazy
the Thunder
contest,
who come out on top here. This was
Team
a
ball for
hard-fought,
sure.
well-earned
Wallace
victory
had
for
played the
them.
game.
They had to dig
TJ
deep and come out
McConnell
on
had
top.
played the game.
Yeah, you know, some
There's a
teams
lot of
might
things
buckle
that
under
have
the
played the
pressure
game,
towards the
but
end. The crowd was so
got
amped
the
up,
dub.
such a hostile environment, but they stood tall
Over a tough
and
team.
got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie
Again.
LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Damn. Cue the hoop life.
At the gym every night.
So they had 4 people in double digits. That's crazy. Dirk got blocked by Ben Wallace. We love that. But forget them. It's about the boys. You feel me? You know, we got Yao back. It didn't cost much, and it's worth it because that was crazy. Bro was in that paint. Cooper flag. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that bucket. Ben Wallace with the 2 blocks. That block on Dirk was insane. And then he chased the ball down and dunked it. Then he blocked Embiid. So it was like he's doing his job. Khan never missed a shot. That's my boy. You kidding me? Catch and shooter. Gasol with the 3 rebounds. Thug. Well, here's the guy. You know what I'm saying? 3 steals. Okay. He got his points off of the layups and the fast break. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really force anything, but 12 assists is insane. That might be a new record for the team. So, we love that. You know, the dogs doing what the dogs do. You know what I mean? Wemby got a little bit of playing. You know, he got those 2 blocks. You know, he was clutch. He was definitely clutch. You know, I feel like this team could beat anybody. Any given night on the court. I feel that. Pow, shot just above 70. You know what I'm saying? That's what we like to see. Just around that. Sometimes we get 80 on a really good day. This is great, though. This is great. This is art. TJ McConnell, Hoop Life.